Sound check.
Yeah, hopefully that buzzing is stopped.
What buzzing?
There's a slight buzz on it. No, I'm not pissing about. Yeah, it's still there.
Testing 1 2 3 4. Test test test. Testing 1 2 3. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Sure, okay, isn't it? Testing 1 2 3 4. Test test test. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Test test test. All good, Jeff? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, yeah. What was out? This is the other week. Come on, count the men.
Hey mate, you okay? Sorry I missed you earlier. You're right. Pocket card. No worries. No worries. All good.
He's my role model. Yeah, I've got a poster of him on my wall.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful, how are you?
I mean, I went back and looked at Australia 5 years ago, didn't see it then, so I just see the teenager. And maybe I think differently now. But yeah, we've never returned.
But anyway, so we went and yeah, it was absolutely. Well, it was some of the younger Arsenal players that are usually going down. The one of the other people eating the floor was in the room. Usually go to see the Arsenal fan, and it was just got on the other side. All the good groups, and it was actually, even though they haven't reached it, got it done. Sales was quick. All the formalities were done by 10%.
Yeah, so much for that. To show all the days, that was one of the good things.
Show smooth with it, kind of rain. You didn't make that's good. Are you going on Monday week? Are you on Saturday? Yeah, what I'm going to do is Etihad or somewhere stay out.
very high competitive.
Afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process as ever. We've got mics on either side. We'll set an embargo partway through till 10:30 this evening. Simon, please.
Hi, Pep. I hope you're okay. The club signed Omar Mamouche yesterday. Could you, first of all, explain what the thinking is behind that and where he's likely to play in your team?
Well, the reason why was the potential signings due to the last seasons we didn't do much, due to the exceptional quality of the team. We anticipate 3 or 4 months. We should do it in summer. We had to do it here for the amount of injuries, the problems that we had, and the club thought that he's a potential future for many years with incredible quality in the final third, and that's why we did it.
You've signed 3 players this week. Will they go straight into your squad for tomorrow's game?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah. We don't have players.
Could any of the 2, Rice and Kusanov, could either of them play
I don't know
at right back?
I don't know yet. Can play, but I don't know yet.
Can you give us an update on any injuries that have flowed from the game against PSG the other night?
Which ones?
Are there any injuries? Is everyone fit?
Not the same injuries that we had. Ruben is out and Doku's out, and yeah, the players that we had out are out.
How important is this game against Chelsea with you both going for Champions League place?
Yeah, really important for the quality of the side. Always Chelsea have been. We are they're closing the table, even the big problems that we had in the past and recent past, and yeah. Goal this week is really important. The next 2 games are finals for us, so we're going to, with our people, that they're going to support us to do good performance and take the results that we need.
If you don't make the Champions League, how concerning would that be?
Sorry?
If you don't make the Champions League, how concerning would that be?
We could make it.
You confident?
Why should think differently? You can ask me as well, what nice will be you qualify for the Champions League. So what's going to happen, I'm going to answer. But I'm thinking it's going to happen. Always I'm very, very positive with always the next target.
Hi Pep, you've got, after this game in Bruges, you've got the likes of Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, Spurs all coming up in February. How important is the next few weeks for your season?
And Nottingham. Chelsea, and after Bruges, and we'll see day by day.
And just how impressed have you been by the job that Enzo Maresca's done at Chelsea, and how much do you think they've improved under him this season?
A lot. I think recognize the team for the day one, even when we play in a summer camp in the States, many things I start to see that we spoke many times the last years together. So, yeah, really good. So I'm very pleased. I was a lucky man to work with him in the last years, and everything happened with him and his family is fine. I'm fine. I'm happy for him.
Pep, good afternoon. Just wondered what impression you've had of your 3 new players at training, because I'm guessing they're coming to a new club. They'll be very excited. What have your impressions been of them in training so far this week?
Yeah, good. So we didn't train much because we games travels. We didn't make training session altogether. I think they didn't make once. Omar Mamouche, yesterday was the first, and the other ones trained a little bit, but not all together. Yeah, fine. Victor is young, have a huge personality, need time, and Kusanov is already settled, and for the fact that playing a French league, like, handle with the tough, quick, fast players, but of course he doesn't speak much English, not French, so communication will be one of the situations that we have to deal with. And Omar, yes, it was the training sessions, the first training, so I think he will adapt quick.
And after what happened in midweek, do you sense that they come in and they'll energise the group? What reaction have you sensed from the rest of the players?
Well, new players can help. Of course, they are here for that reason. For again, it could not happen with the man of circumstances that we had. Tomorrow we have just one central defender, plus a little bit. No, we have more, I would say, because Kusa and that. But for Bruges, for example, we have one or two available, and that's why it's important for us, to deal with the amount of games that we have, to have more squad. But the best energy is when you can win games and play good, and that we have to try to do it again.
It's a big game against Chelsea. If you win, you go back into the top four. Have you got to be mindful of how big a game it is before putting them in, maybe the starting lineup or maybe on the bench because they're new players?
Every game is important, and the season that we are having to qualify for the next season in a Champions League. And of course it is for the quality for the opponent. So they play really good, the patterns, the quality up front, the speed. They do really good things, and I'm pretty sure with the 6 days they had, they prepare well the game against us.
Yeah. Hi, Pep. What was the problem with Ruben Diaz, and how serious is it?
Abductor.
How long are you expecting him to be out?
I don't know yet.
He's not had a lot of luck this season, has he? Must have been pretty tough for him. How is he feeling?
Yeah, I was stable. Always was able to play a lot of games. But this season start to, it's what it is.
Pep, can I ask you a bit more about Vitor? Because he's, like I said, very, very young. I think just over 20 games as a professional. But you and the club chose to bring him mid-season. How many minutes can you see him having? Is he ready to start for Manchester City, for example?
Yeah, if he's here with us, of course, can start. Well, we'll see. So the situations that we have in the back, I'm pretty sure they will have options soon. Maybe we'll need more time to adapt, but we are in some positions. All the seasons we struggle, emergency. So come for many years, not come just for now. Of course, for the young players, come in the situation that we have in terms. Mainly the results and injuries not easy. Always is better when you come up and everything is going well. But it's what it is, and they will make us stronger. And I'm pretty sure that the club decide this prospective player for the future for many years.
And on the right back, if Kyle Walker does go, are you okay with the number of players that you have as an option for that position?
Yeah, it's what it is.
Embargo for 10:30 this evening, please. Start with Martinelli, if you can get the mic down.
Hi, Pep. There's still a week and a half to go of the transfer window. Do you still think there might be other players coming in, or are you happy with what you've got?
Yeah,
now?
maybe.
Is the sort of defensive midfielder is
I don't
one
know.
that we talk about?
I don't tell you, I don't know.
You don't know. But it's a possibility. I mean, what are the options if you don't sort of sign somebody?
No, listen, I said 1 week ago, so we are who we are. You can play as it's fine. We should, again, we should do it because for normal circumstances we delay the previous season, because the previous season we are not so active in the last transfer market. In the transfer market we were not so active because we were the champion for many years and being so consistent in many situations, and immediately occur what would happen, we didn't expect it. And we decided instead to do it in summer, we should do it. We do it now. What's going to happen, I don't know. So we will see.
James McAtee, Pepper's played in the last 6 games. He's featured in the last 6 games. There's still a lot of speculation he might leave. Just the fact he's played in the last 6 games, does that suggest you want him to stay here?
I would love to stay here. I repeat the game, so it was not the last 4 or 5 months in Sheffield, quite often playing. And I was the one who relied on him to stay, to come back. So I want him to stay. But what's going to happen, like in the potential new coming, so I don't know.
Hi, Pep. Kyle now has almost officially gone. Could you just say how much you're missing this season? Because, it's another defender gone, an experienced defender. And could you just give a few words on what he's meant to Manchester City and to you personally?
Joe, thank you so much for the 7 years have been with us, and the man of trophies, that inconsistency and being a very important figure. So I said personally to him, I said personally in front of the group, wish him all the best for him, his family, and that's all.
And you miss him actually in a playing sense for the rest of the season. Hard to replace.
He decided to leave.
Pep, just on a couple of questions on Kusanov. How long have you been aware of him and his talents and the club as well?
Well, since the beginning of the season, when making meetings with Chiki and all the people, say the potential players in every position, and they start to talk about him.